Up on that pole. Hey, y'all. How are y'all doing, Carl and Peggy? Peggy.
Watch it. That sounds like you're saying piggy, piggy, piggy.
No, I said Peggy. Damn it. Peggy. I'm dancing, baby. Okay, Pushy, we coming. You doing good, Carl? Good. Did you
I
get
I
your rest?
I have to say that I enjoyed. I said I talked to. Hey,
Hey.
cool gamer. I had talked to Carlotta, and then Ian was in the background. And before he came out to the shack with her, she was telling me how she was dancing last night. He kept looking at her like, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm dancing." I said, "Yeah, we're chair dancing, baby.
We're chair dancing, baby.
Can't
Hey,
sit still."
Lilith.
Hey, Lilith, can't sit still when the music comes on. It's a. Now, I'm not the best dancer. I got two left feet, but boy, I can dance in the chair. And I used to dance when I was driving. You get your butt bowing, and my daughter would say, "Mom, stop doing that." And I'm like, boom, bam, boom, boom. I may not know how to twerk, but boy, I can bounce my butt in that car.
You can
You're
twerk.
embarrassing.
You can do it.
You're embarrassing me, Mom. Cut it out. I mean, I'm getting even because if I had to hear bye, bye, bye one more time by that stupid group, I was going to hurt somebody.
Hey, baby, bye. That one.
Hmm. It would come on. She'd be singing at the top of her lungs. I'd be like, I really hate that song. Yeah. I'm like, I could toss you out of this car. Mm-mm.
Someone got slapped back. Slap back, baby back ribs. What slap?
Oh, oh, don't say that. Ribs sound good now. Oh my
That
god.
does sound
I haven't had ribs in I don't know how long.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Mm.
Oh, you let them slow cook all day, and then they'll be
Hmm.
falling off the bone by the time you fight. You fight.
See,
You fight.
see, coming from up north, you can't grill year round like you can down here. So Mama used to take her ribs and boil them for maybe 30 minutes or so, something like that, and then throw them in the oven. Oh my god.
Oh my
They
god.
would fall off that bone, and I'm like,
Oh my god. Stop it.
I
That sounds so good,
know.
don't it?
Then you'd have
Uh,
that barbecue sauce with the mashed taters.
yes. Hey, Amy. I used to cook mine
Hey.
with this certain rib rub, and then with barbecue sauce and let it. And I ain't done it like that in a long time. Oh my god.
You ever taken your corn and put the hot water in a cooler and throw the corn in the cooler and let it just sit off to the side, and then when you're ready to eat, that corn's cooked?
Oh no. I always boil it
Oh,
on the grill.
we
That's a
did
good
that.
idea.
We
Save
did that.
electricity.
We did it 2 summers in a row. We boiled a big old 2 pots of hot water, throw it in there, throw that corn in there, close the lid, and set it off to the side. We'd be swimming and we'd get out and cook the meat. Man, that stuff was ready to go. I'm like, why did we always stand around waiting for that thing to boil?
Oh, well, but you still boil the water
Well, yeah, you got to
and
put
then
it in
dump
hot
it in there?
water, and then the cooler keeps the water hot, which cooks the corn. But you ain't got to stand there and watch it and all that crap. You just threw it in the cooler, poured the hot
Yeah.
water on it, parked it somewhere, and waited.
Well, I think damn. I think I'm gonna have to try that.
I didn't think it would work, but damn, it did.
I'm gonna have to try that. Is
And
it
then,
still hot? I like my food really hot.
oh yeah, it
I'm
came out.
weird.
Yeah, because that cooler thing, it doesn't let the ice melt, right?
That's true.
So it keeps the hot in, just like it keeps the cold in.
As long as that butter melts on it.
Oh, it melted.
I was getting butter and melt like all in one.
And then you take a couple of pieces of them and throw them on the throw them on the grill and char them a little bit.
Fried chicken and tater salad knocked.
Uh
Uh,
oh.
See, I fell asleep on an accident for an hour earlier because Kenny laid down to take a nap, but he kept hollering for me. He wanted me to rub his back while he went to sleep. And
Uh,
what did my
what?
ass do? My ass fell asleep. And then I woke up and I was like, it was an hour later when I woke up, but he slept for like 4 hours. But I was like, oh, hell no. I was so mad because that's why I hate laying down. I hate when he asked me, come rub my back while I go to sleep whenever it's nap time. Because I normally end up falling asleep doing it. And I
Oh
don't like
no.
naps. I feel like, shoot, arrow, angel.
Did you
So
say a deer ate your sunflower?
my great grandparents had a cornfield. We would shuck corn, clean it, and the older ladies would be in the house pulling it. Best corn. Yes. Yes. It is the
Yep.
best corn.
You ain't living if you don't know how to shuck that corn and get all that angel hair off that. And then you got to get it all off, or they're going to give you something when they come to get the corn. Mm.
the
And make sure there ain't no hair on that corn.
I like shucking corn. I
It's
don't
fun.
know why, but them damn fucking freaking worms and saddleback things, whatever you want to call them, that's stuck to them. You better not touch them because it's gonna sting the shoot out of you.
Ah. Oh, deer ate your whore corn. Or sunflower. That rotten deer.
We have something that keeps coming and eating our some of our miters it's ate, but it keeps eating my damn cucumbers and I'm getting mad. I might have one cucumber. I gave somebody that works with him wanted some cucumbers and miters, so I gave them a bag of miters and I only was able to give them 4 cucumbers because it only left me with one.
I met neither possum or raccoon. Because I don't think rabbits will eat your cucumbers, but that raccoon and that possum will get in there and eat it every time.
Oh, well, it makes me wonder if there's them rats out there because
No, yeah, maybe.
I think where the chicken I gotta go in there tomorrow and do it, but where the chicken coop was and stuff, because the garden's right beside it. Well, we have some corn growing in the chicken coop area on one side of it that it's not ready yet. We planted that one way too late, I think. But anyway, there's a square part in there that needs weed eated down. So I thought maybe what I could do with y'all tomorrow is put my shit boots on and go in that area and weed eat. And if a rat comes at me, I'm sorry.
Ah! I can see it already.
Look, we had a mouse party apparently last
I think I had a mouse eat one of my tomatoes last summer because I put them in the pots on the. Well, I didn't do it this year, but last year, or actually it was toward fall, I planted them because I knew I still had time. And they were growing and they were getting, I had flowers everywhere. And I'm like, oh, we're going to have a good. And we came out and you'd see these little, where it was chewed on one side. And I'd be like, God dang it, nabbit. And I'd take it off and throw it in the yard. I'm like, God,
She
can you leave my things alone?
she wants to try Huda Lakuchi or something like that. Almost sounds like Hawaiian cooter.
Oh, wow. Who's the who the culture? Oh,
I
you?
don't know.
Oh,
She dropped the damn phone.
I had that. Oh God, it's been years. My husband was still alive, and one day I said to him, "There's something in this house. I hear it." He's like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "I'm telling you." Yeah,
There's
it was little field mice were coming in, and there, I have a cupboard that makes like an L, and it goes into the kitchen, and that's where my turtle tank is sitting. And I
uh,
open the door, and you get that smell, and I'm like, ah. So all my tablecloths, I had to throw them out because they had run around on them, and I hear them in the closet doing their. And what is weird? Somebody explained to me this. I pulled open the bottom drawer on my dresser, and in a corner was all this dog food that they had taken from the dog bowl and put it in that dresser. And I'm like, why didn't they just eat it? Why is it stored here in this drawer?
Dang. I remember my mom used to tell me stories. My
Mm.
papa used to beat the shoo out of them because he would tell them stay out of the attic. And when they would wake up the next day and stuff, the attic door you'd pull down would be open, and all the kids would get the hell beat out of them. And mom says like it was a ghost. It wasn't. She was, but he thought it was the kids, and they tried to tell him. After a while, I just opened my bedroom. Oh yeah, why?
Yeah, I don't have cats. Now my little dog Sassy, oh, she was a great mouser. Only problem was she'd bring him to me as presents. And I'd be like, no, I don't want it. Please don't bring that to me. Just drop it, and I'll get the dustpan. I don't want to, dead or alive. I don't want to have anything to do with a mouse. And she'd stand there like, look what I did. Look what I did. I'm like, yeah, good job, but don't bring it to me. I'm like, I don't want it. Mm, I'm like, no. Mm-mm.
That's weird. Well, it's called wheat la coachy.
Coochie,
Coochie
coachie.
coachy.
You gotta tell Amy a story about your grandpa again. She says, wait, what? Your grandpa's what?
Oh, my papa used to beat the shoo out of all the kids. My mom and all of them, they had a million, but not really a million, but a big family. But he used to beat them because he thought it was them opening the attic door whenever it was a ghost. Like my mom told me all kinds of stories about that. It would watch my mama, and they tried to tell my papa about it and stuff, but he never believed them. He just whooped their little butts. The cats were drifting around the house like race cars chasing the mice. That felt
We
like
had,
shoo shoo.
we lived in a house. Let me think. Was it Somerset or Meadville?
Shoo shoo.
I think it was in Meadville, Pennsylvania. And my parents' bedroom was downstairs. The bathroom was downstairs, and there were these stairs that led up to our bedrooms. Daddy didn't get home until like 10 o'clock at night, so they ate dinner together. We had hot dogs and hamburgers. They would get steak. Go figure. Okay.
Hey
Well,
Austin.
well, I can remember. You would come downstairs because that's, like I said, that's where the bathroom was, and you always get some fried mushrooms from my mom. Oh, can I just have a bite, Mama? And she'd give me a bite. They'd close the door. We always closed the door to the stairs about this wide open. Okay. Well, Mom said sometimes at night she would hear the stairs creak and the door would open. And she said, I would turn, there'd be nobody there. She goes, okay, if you're going to come down, but close that door so we don't wake the kids. And that door would shut back to exactly where she had it.
Oh wow.
I'm like, okay. Now I really want to go to bed, Mom. Thank you. I'm like, ghosts
Oh,
coming down the stairs from where I sleep? I don't know.
that's a crazy fucking story. Yeah, the house was haunted. It was haunted. I swear I had a granny in the home I lived in before this one. She'd open the damn top of my washing machine every damn time. And so it got to where I thought I was crazy.
I'm leaving it open.
And so I would think in my head, and when I was okay, I'm like, so you shut this machine, make sure I notice that I'm doing it, and then see if it's open when you go back in there. And every damn time that damn thing was open. I don't know if Granny was trying to do laundry or what the hell she was trying to do in there, but she didn't put my damn clothes in the dryer.
I was gonna say, they never put the stuff in and wash it, do they? But they'll mess with everything.
But what are you doing? Oh, you laying on that? Okay, Angel, I had a great talk. Angel and I had a great talk. Good. I'm glad. My damn YouTube has had issues all day freezing. We we have a spirit in our house. I can smell. Oh, really? Wow. My damn YouTube had. Uh, YouTube's been doing a lot of crazy stuff Whenever I watch it, it just kicks me off, or I could be in the middle of typing and it just.
Erin said, when I was a teenager, I was home alone. I had my dog and my cousin's dog playing in the living room. They stopped and began to growl at the kitchen. The fur on their backs was standing straight up. Yeah, they saw something you didn't see. Trust and believe.
My mom says my sister came to her, like as a little girl, beside her bed.
And she said they was standing straight up. Then suddenly the sound of the door slamming through the whole house, but nothing moving. Then it stopped and the dogs went back to playing. Nope, somebody come through your house, all right.
I'd be like, Granny, please do my laundry. Yeah. Please. Just put it in the dryer. If you don't open the top. It was funny. My dog is always barking at the air. Really? There's a spot in this house where Cal will sit and stare at the corner. My dog is, oh, I read that, but he'll stare at a spot in the corner of this house. I don't know why though.
Yeah, this one's not haunted. Well, unless my husband's doing something, but I think he's more afraid of me, so he's not going to do that.
Mhm. I've went
Oh, could it been? Did he
with me and
smoke?
a bunch of
Oh,
friends.
you're not.
We went to haunted places.
That was Angel that had the smoke. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
My dog is always barking. My Uncle Bud died in that living room from a heart attack. Not sure if it was him. Oh wow. Mm, y'all giving me all chilly vibe. Oh, I was already freaked out. We just saw long lings, longlings at the theater this afternoon. That movie freaked out my hubby. Really? Is it scary or something? Like a scary movie? Scary movie, scary movie. What's wrong, Peggy? You got a headache? You're muted. Yeah, you are. I can't hear you. Tell her she's muted. She don't believe me. You are muted. Yeah. Yes, you are. I know he died in the house. The old man that used to own this house, he died in the kitchen, I think. I know he died. Oh, wow. Satanic scary. Oh, shoot. Far. Peggy's muted, ain't she? Tell me you love me, Peggy.
You can't hear me. I'm not wasting my words.
I hear you now.
Oh, imagine that.
Tell her. See, they couldn't hear you either.
I'm not muted.
Like you just moved, came forward, and it went on unmute.
What the? I don't know what the hell's going on. On my end, it says I'm not muted.
Yeah, we hear you now. We hear you.
I hope so,
I
because
told her she was. She went to check on him and he was fast asleep. Hey, Tim B, how are you?
Hey, Tim. Tim.
When they moved back to the U.S., he no longer had anger issues. Oh, wow. I told her she was Tim. Now. Hey, Tim. I hear you now. Mhm. Yeah, how are you doing, Tim? Tim. Tim. So, Peggy, tell me a scary ghost story.
Hang on a minute.
Doo, doo, doo. Glad to see you. Yeah, it's been a while. We ain't seen you in a while. I gotta get my Carmex on, as you say. I found a jacket with like 5 of them in one pocket. All of them hadn't even been opened. Oh, it's like I used 10 at once. Sorry for not being here for a while. Oh, it's okay, Tim. Someone made an allegation.
Sorry, excuse me.
Amy, was long legs good? Did they have long legs? I gotta look that up. Let's see here. Long neck ball. Long neck ball.
What are you doing? Rude, what did I do?
Oh, it looks like it would be scary. I'd probably scream. Don't take me to a movie theater to see nothing scary or something that's gonna jump out at me because I'm gonna scream.
What did I do that was rude?
Who?
Carlotta said rude and gave me flags and then said Peggy. I'm like, what did I do that was rude?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of more psychological thriller of a more psychological. The Sixth Sense scurries to Carl. Let her up, Carl.
I have no idea what I did, but okay.
Mama's right here, buddy. Um, I know it's awful. It's bad when I'm not up your booty.
He's had you all day. He can just chill out for 10 minutes.
He sleeps beside me. He was taking a break, like going in there on the couch, but now he's got to where he's got to be touching me when he's sleeping again. I thought he was starting to grow out of it, you know. No. It's okay. I'm doing paranormal tonight after Rev Nick's live. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, so I'm not gonna stay on here till no 10 or nothing. That
You
way.
never do you? Well, you were a
I'm
little late last night.
not here lately because I know everybody likes to watch Hannibal, and normally he goes live at a like 9 something is what he's been doing. So I've been getting off in case somebody else, like if somebody else does. Sometimes I'll stay till 10, but
Carlotta, are you going to tell me what I did? What was rude?
buy a baby carrier so you can wear
Put him
him
on
on
your
your
chest. I see you carry that dog around all day on your chest.
chest. He might get me back in shape, huh?
Or break your back, whichever one comes first.
What's wrong with my boy? Come here. You want to
In
come in
that
my
bag
lap?
like that,
Come in.
next to the sink.
Bye, baby. What?
Well, don't open it yet. It'll get dry. No, you got a little bit.
I can't wait to see what Carl's. I bet she's got some scary crap
Well, you
that
got
she's gonna be doing tonight. I'm gonna have to have my lights off. So I like getting
Go
scared.
ahead, but I'm not. You
Like
gotta give me a
with
minute.
creepy, I know it's weird, but I like getting scared with like creepy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So even though it scares the shit out of me, but I like it at the same time. It's kind of weird. We clear so much. Dang, Tim.
Mm. My son has baked too long. He threw the hot dogs in the crock pot. And 2 minutes later, he's opening the hot dog buns. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "These are done. They're floating." I said, "Honey, they haven't been in there that long. You just turned it on." He baked. He need to stop baking for a little while. Oh my goodness.
You know what sounds good? Brownies.
Mm-hmm. A little too rich.
Dang, that's crazy. I love paranormal stuff. I do too. I do too, Angel. Uh, Kenny, he don't. I mean, he believes in it and stuff, but he don't like watching like stuff about it and stuff because I mean he will, but he starts getting scared himself. Did you get accused of re-drumming, Marion? Red rumming. I said re-drumming. Re-drumming. Yes, Carl. As he said he got accused of it. Well, all I have to do is to do my husband's work. None of the off themselves in the past 6 months. Wait, none of them off. Oh wow, yum hot dogs. Hot dogs sound good. That might be what I eat tomorrow. Brownies, yum, yes. I don't know what made me think. Her saying bacon, he's bacon, made me think of bacon brownies. I'll have to get some tomorrow. Maybe if I feel like going. I don't feel like get. I don't feel like leaving the house. I just don't. Unfortunately, yes, really, my son has tried to off himself and self harm because he can't. What is that?
Who in the world parked the bus back in my front yard?
Wow, Tim, I'm so sorry. I didn't. We're going to try and do real it fake real too, but it's all good and looking for good. I'm glad. Somebody parked the bus in your front yard.
Yeah, y'all throwing me under it. Oh, you get brownies because she said the word baked. Okay. Hello,
Well,
hello.
it wasn't y'all, it was me. It made me
Yeah,
think of brownies when you
but
said
you said
bacon.
because I said it.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, see, I didn't have nothing to do with brownies.
I know it did, but to me, brownies went to my head because I'm thinking sweets. I've thought about junk food all day today in my head. Like, what would be good today? Like a big pretzel with salt on it.
Oh, you're having a booty booty moment, huh?
Yes, except for I'm not acting on it. I'm just thinking of them all. Sausages and bacon, lovely pigs in baskets. I'm
Between her and Denise, if I see either one, I can't eat for about 5 6 hours. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I
Hey, Mr. J.
reckon I heard she was just live a little bit ago. Hey, Mr. J.
Yeah, I watched for about 3 minutes and I had to leave because she was snot sucking so bad I couldn't stand it. I wanted to type in her room, "Will you please stop snot
Please.
sucking, lady?"
There's something weird. Maybe it's my phone putting out heat. I kept feeling heat come from my notebook every time. I guess my phone gets that warm.
Oh, did she finally get to where she was asking for dinner, Angel? I left when she was making comments that was something to do with a friend of hers making wherever that person is sound good. I thought, you gonna uproot these kids and leave again? What the hell's the matter with you?
Mhm.
But like I said, she so much I was like, I can't. I'm out, and I left. I mean, that was it. I couldn't stay.
Yeah.
Danny needs to come back and cover her because that's the only way I can watch her.
I mean, we can put her on if you want to put her on.
No, thank you.
I know you do, Tim, and it's okay. Oh, she's still live. Who wants to buy us dinner? Sorry. Yes, these people want to just buy you dinner tonight, honey. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. Oh, son, go in there with your daddy. Go see daddy. Lord. I had to leave. Hey. Well, no, I can't say it.
Going to come here to Texas, different parts of Texas, from what I heard.
Does it mean when the girl I'm with says to me, on God, for real, you're
coming here, honey. Probably going to Florida and stuff.
what are you talking about? What's she talking about?
A lot of people from Kansas is coming over here too. Hello. Hi. Hold on. A lot of people from Kansas. I see a lot of Kansas.
Now she says she cannot get. Yeah, she said she couldn't get the apartment.
Kansas people also moving over here.
She has to pay off the last lease.
I think I'm gonna just.
And she ain't gonna do that. Oh,
looks like it's gonna rain.
That's a good idea, Amy. Did you get any compensation for being wrongfully accused of?
So pretty out here.
That's a good question.
It really is.
I always wondered,
Nice.
like, if somebody's wrongfully accused of something and they go to jail, do they get anything for that, or is it just like, too bad that was, you know, on our behalf, it was our mistake, and you're free to go, but you just spent all them years or however long, you know what I mean? I see you pay.
I want to be productive. When I get out there in the real world.
Did she say she wants to be productive when she gets out there in the real world? You are. I mean, what world are you in, Denise?
She can't even get into that truck.
If that's what she said, I'm pretty sure that's what she just said.
That big ass truck. Hold on.
Are you talking about Sebastian? She did say that. Oh, I got to clip that one.
I think talking about, was it Ryan, the young man that ended up in the lake?
Oh crap! Let me pause her live right where it's at, so I won't get too lost and I can go clip it.
It's not working again.
But he was never found, and I don't talk about the case because it's nothing but a shit show.
I think he means Ryan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I think he's talking about the young man that ended up in the river because he wasn't here for Sebastian.
I didn't think he was.
No, I think it wasn't his name Ryan, the one that ended up in the water.
Riley.
O'Reilly, sorry.
Hey, Ian. You get nothing unless you can prove malice. on the part of the government, which is nearly impossible. Yeah, unless you can prove.
Honey. Well,
That's the young lad.
sorry.
I'm gonna do a hot dog for you.
I know.
Ryan was found deceased in the water. Or Riley. Shoot.
Sorry, my fault. I said Ryan. I don't know. I must have bumped the thing or something, and I must have turned it off. Or I was talking to my son.
It's alright. It's alright. It's the damn. Is that the one wireless one or the one with the wire? The
No,
one with the wire.
it's the new one with the wire.
Yeah, they'll do that sometimes. Cow, look, it's 8:56. I'll be off shortly.
Give him a carrot. It works for the guinea pig.
He just wants me to go in there with him. He's stuck up my butt.
Well, that's because everybody else is gone. He's got nobody else to bother. Well, excuse me, love on.
Peg, who is your... Oh, I read that. He said, hey, Amy. So, yeah, I don't know. I was going to sing and stuff and dance again tonight, but then I just couldn't push myself to do it tonight. I said another night.
Well, Sebastian is the autistic boy that disappeared. So I wasn't sure if he was here for that or not. I didn't remember him being here for that, but okay.
Or a hot dog. He knows we're talking about carrots.
He
Are you
heard
wanting a carrot?
he heard the C word and went bananas.
What? What do you want, Olaf? You want a carrot?
Okay. I'm gonna put it on your plate when you bring it to me.
Yeah, Sebastian's case is just buck wild. It's worse, I think, than Summerwell's case. I don't know,
Yeah, they've
but
all gone nuts.
it's just a shit show. So I stay out of it, unless, like, I just don't get involved in it on here because of
Is that yours?
No, that's yours.
a lot of the stuff. Ken Carrot now. I know Ken's in the living room. He was over there at the pond fishing before I got out of here.
Should have seen him get so excited when he caught a fish. He was like, look, 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 look.
I know he caught. I say, well, probably about 7 or so out there. I don't know the exact count, but he caught plenty. But every time I was trying to walk away to come in, it's wait, look, 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 look.
I got a fish, I got a
He'd
fish.
make me take a picture and
All right.
everything else.
Come on. Raiden, move. Thank you.
I have not followed it in the last month.
Yeah, there's nothing new though. Absolutely nothing new. Unless you want to talk about the biological father being a, how do I want to call him? In my opinion, grabbing as much fame and money as he can before this thing ends. Sorry, that's how I see it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his mom and his stepfather have done exactly what the police said. They haven't talked to anybody. They haven't put any statements out. They're doing exactly what they've been asked to do. And he's not. He's involved with Blowhorn Betty and what's the other one? Jonathan Lee Richards and somebody named TikTok Tony. It's crazy. That's all I gotta say is it's crazy. And TikTok Tony did Winky Gate because he showed his Winky.
I know he tried to say that supposedly they made that up or something, that somehow they did that themselves. I don't know how you could do that.
No, enough people analyzed that was he forgot the phone was there or whatever his issue was. I'm what? Peggy incest of
Oh yeah, like
um.
suspicious.
I don't want to think that any of the parents have anything to do with it. Mm, mm.
She's sus.
Oh well, and I tend to agree with you because he's just made weird comments that a parent of a missing child, well, young man, just wouldn't say. I mean, things like drop him off at a gas station. What? Who says that?
Yep.
No, you don't. Can I get a Dr. Pepper when you come back? Okay.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a lot of craziness, and he was never found.
Mm-mm.
So it's turned into a big mess, just like a clown show to everybody basically, and
A circus, a money grab.
like a circus, I guess is how you say it, and it's it's just not. Mm-mm.
Oh, wait.
Like if I hear an update from the authorities, then yeah, I'll say it, But I'm not going off what all this. I just can't because unless I see something, I'm like, ha ha, you know what I
Ha
mean?
ha. Yeah, I'm the same way.
But other than that, I stay away from it. I haven't even been. I need to look up and see something about it, but it just got so bad. I just didn't want nothing to do with it, and
Hmm.
that's sad. You know what I mean? That you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't talk about something because how it is,
No.
but also, you know, I can't sit and I could feel like somebody's guilty, you know what I mean? But it's not right of me to be up here and
Mm,
say or, say it because, there's nothing, there's no evidence of anything. It's just poof. The aliens got him.
like Erwin just said, and also saying he knows where he is, but he can't get to him. He
Yeah,
has said he has said several things in several interviews and several. Now that he made his own channel and he comes on supposedly with updates, but it's just him and TikTok Tony talking back and forth about stuff.
he has a
He
channel.
is, hmm but he has made like he'll start saying something and then it's like he'll say something and then catch himself and jump over it. And it's like, well, what did you mean by that? And I've had people go back and play it again and have him and then play it again. And you catch that he's saying something to the effect like he knows where this kid is.
Mm.
And it's very unnerving to hear. I mean, I would personally like for somebody to have Pascal come and tell us why after he went down there for that vigil he walked away from this completely.
Yeah.
Something he heard, something he saw, he left like his pants were on fire. And I've never known Pascal to walk away from any case at any time. This is the
I
only
heard
one I've seen him
Pascal
do that.
introduced Tony to Seth. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know who introduced who to who.
From what I understand, Pascal is the one that introduced Tony and Seth.
I don't know. But I'm just saying, why would you fire and get rid of credible searchers? People that have searched for young, old, in between, and have had results for people that have nothing under their belts. Why would you? Because your uh, PI that you hired said we need to vet the people coming around you. You're fired. Go away. I don't want. I don't want to hear from you again. Get out of here and send out. the cease and desist orders. What? Why?
Yeah,
That
that
it's
I didn't
all doesn't
understand.
add up.
I didn't understand none of that. Pascal introduced. You talk about Pascal left quick, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, so Pascal, from what I understood, is the one that introduced TikTok Tony to Seth. Who is Tony? Tony is Seth's
Yeah.
spokesperson or whatever you want to call him. And
Hmm.
he's the one that showed us little Peter Meter on the damn live. I'll say allegedly so I don't get in trouble, but
Who
I'm
was the
pretty sure
young
that was
man?
his little bitty Peter Reader.
It
Peter Meter.
wasn't very big. It wasn't impressive. I wasn't. Who was the young man that went out to get the Uber Eats?
Um, I can't remember, but they did find him.
Right. But what I'm trying to think of his name was it began with a G, I think, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Somebody in the
There's
chat help me. Yeah, yeah, Arrow, that's true. But I can't think of the kid's name. But TikTok Tony was supposedly helping their family look for that young man who went out barefoot and disappeared when he was supposed to be picking up his Uber Eats.
hmm Oh yeah, and he took
And
over
he,
their page,
and he
their
he
TikTok
was collecting the money and everything, and then he shut
page.
everything down on them. And yep, the
Caleb
man is a
Harris,
con artist. I don't care what you say. He's a con artist.
right? Caleb Harris.
Thank you. It was K, not G. I don't know where I got a G in my head, but and unfortunately, they found him in a drainage system. And I
Yeah,
don't know if we'll ever know why. Did he fall in by accident? Did somebody put him in there? I don't think we'll ever know.
that's sad.
Hmm.
And I don't believe his body was intact anymore, right?
Was what?
Wasn't intact. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I think something wasn't attached, but I can't remember. It was an arm or something.
I'd love to hear this story from start to finish, Tony and Seth and or Chris.
Well, like I said, all I know in a nutshell is that the parents agreed that Seth was going to take Sebastian for the summer. It was kind of a trial run to see how everything was going to go, with him possibly staying with him and going through the school year. But Seth decided that he was going to put Sebastian into online schooling, which defeated everything that Sebastian wanted. He wanted friends. He was he was so hungry to make a friend. You can't do that when you're online schooling. And I also believe that part of this, which it hasn't been said, but I'm picking up the vibes, is that Chris and Katie were going to have Chris's daughter Faith for the summer. So
Mm-hmm.
this would have Faith home with Chris for a little while, and Sebastian could spend time with his dad. And then if the summer or the school situation wasn't going to work out, Sebastian could go back home with his mom.
Hmm.
But I think, in my opinion, my conspiracy, my whatever theory is Seth is obsessed with Katie. Sebastian went missing on their divorce anniversary.
Are you serious?
Has a heart attack.
Oh, shishu ball.
And I think if he does have a hand in this, he did this to hurt Katie because he blames Katie for him not having a life like she and Chris have. That if Katie hadn't left him, he'd be in that big beautiful home.
Wow.
He'd be living that lifestyle. And it's not him, it's Chris that's in there. Now, I don't think he'd ever hurt Sebastian 100%. I do not believe he'd ever hurt his son. However, I think he disregards what his son needs, which is medication and guidance and a parent that pays attention to him.
Mm-hmm. Something out of revenge.
Hmm. That's
Damn.
the revenge. He's pissed at Katie for having the life she has with Chris and not with him. Remember, he groomed her. She was 14 and he was 23 when he came into her life.
Wow. See, I didn't know that either.
Hmm. Hmm.
That tells you how much I've kept up with everything. It just turned so stupefied.
And the only reason I believe, well, other than I don't know what he did to her, but I think he said things like "You're mine," I own you, woman," whatever. I don't know, but I'm guessing. But I think the only reason she finally left him was the day when Sebastian came to her and said that Seth hit him, and he said, "No, I put my arm out and he fell into it." Busted. Kids don't fall into your hand. Sorry, I got excited.
Chris wanted Sebastian gone too, so I wonder if Seth and Chris were working together.
I
That's
don't think so.
very. Because Seth and Chris did talk more than Seth and Katie.
Yeah, but I think, and it's always been Chris and Katie or Chris that has pumped Seth up in order to be the father that Sebastian could look up to. Chris was the one that got him the job, and then when he wanted to quit, he said, "No, no, don't do that. Sebastian looks up to you. You can do this, man. Come on, stick with it."
Yeah. But Chris also that's a good question what Arrow said because Chris couldn't stand Sebastian. And there's cases filed on him as well. So um
I don't know. I think everything that
possible that they could have worked together.
mm,
That's a good question.
I'm not sure, but I think maybe whatever occurred with whatever, because those were years and years ago. This wasn't like 2 months ago that Chris had CPS calling on him. No. And what I find very odd, especially with these, I'm going to refer to them as the YouTube subs, is if Chris says, "I took a belt to his butt." Now, again, everybody has the right to discipline their children every way they want. I'm not getting into that argument. I'm not. Everybody has the right to do their own thing in their own home. But when Seth says he did the same thing, nobody became outraged at Seth for the same thing they got outraged with Chris. Yeah, if you're going to be mad at one, you got to be mad at the other.
Mhm.
And there was a young lady that came forward that said that, um,
I need some coffee.
okay, well, go grab your cold coffee. What was I saying? Shit, I forgot. She hit me with the coffee. Um, the only thing I could think of is because Sebastian may have been struggling still with personal space. That may have been why they wanted him to be with Seth during the summer, on the pretenses of let's see how this goes. But I also think I can look at uh, or at Seth and say, think about what his lifestyle is. He gets up in the morning, he goes to work, he works 16 hours, whatever the hell it is. He gets in the car, he comes home, he sits down, he eats, he plays a video game, he goes to bed. Now, having Sebastian in his home now, he's got to take care of that young man. And I can see him saying, "Oh shit, what the hell did I get into? Hey mom, take this kid." Would his mother lie for him? You want to know what? I think she would. I think his mom would take that boy somewhere fun, and with the help of a friend or another family member, he could be off having a lifetime of a summer, you know? We don't know because we don't know where he is. But that mother coddles Seth all the time. She attacked Katie before anybody else attacked Katie. She had all this stuff to say about, well, yeah, you don't like her because she divorced your son. What mother in law is going to like you when you dump their son? Come on. Think about it, people.
It's true.
Hmm.
And Sebastian would get out of the house while he was at work and talk with neighbors.
And he would tell the neighbors, my
Yeah.
dad, they were, would say, my dad's going to be home in a few minutes. Well, how do you know? Well, because I know my dad's schedule. My dad will be home in a. Now, add that, take that thought, and add it to the fact that he's online. His dad has set him up so he can go online, where at home, he's limited. He can't get online. But at his dad's, he can. At his dad's, he's left alone. I'm going to say between 8 and 15 hours, he's alone with that device. He could have said to somebody, hey, my dad gets home between this hour and that hour. Come on.
Mhm.
Where
That
do you
was
live? I live here. And I live here with my dad. Well, hey, I'll tell you what, I'll meet you and
I
we'll
thought
go
Aaron.
dinner or something. But that, I don't know. So that's when I started saying, no, I think the dad or the grandma said, Sebastian, come out here. I got something for you. He got in the car, and that's why the dog couldn't find him after they got down by that pond. He got into a vehicle and drove away.
I remember that it was in January. The CPS called on Chris
Yeah, but
right before he went missing.
well,
Not
there
long before.
couldn't have been anything too much because he wouldn't have been able, they would have done something. I would like to
I
think they
heard
would.
Chris. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Chris wasn't supposed to be staying at the house
I haven't heard that.
during that time. Um, After that CP, I'm not sure if that part's true,
I
but I
haven't
heard
heard
that
that either.
way back when. So
Hmm. That's what I said, Arrow. And when the devices were offered to them, none of the parents had to be subpoenaed. Nobody has any what do they call that? Where they go and get a warrant and all that crap. All three parents have voluntarily turned over and like somebody pointed out the other day, well, they may have a burner phone we don't know about. Yes, they gave everything to the police officers, like his game system, his phone, his this, that. But there could be something. Yeah, I can't sit here and say no. Yeah, there could be a burner phone somewhere, or they could be a different laptop or whatever. But here's what my thought was: is that
yeah, Arrow.
they didn't give them back to Seth. Why not? Why was only Seth's items that came out of his house not returned right away? I still don't think he has them to this day yet. Because I think, and like I said, the case is going to take a while because if they have anything, they can't just hand it back to the parents and say, okay, we found this, and this, because it's going to disappear. Or they're going to come up with a story, or they're going to do whatever. So I don't know. You know, I don't know. When I think about the dog scratches, when you try to cut a little dog's nails, my dogs were awful cutting their nails. And they squirm and they dig at you with their paws. So I'm not saying he didn't. I mean, it could have, but little dogs are vicious when you try to cut their nails. And I'm on the fence. I don't trust either one. I don't trust any of them. But
Any
all
of
it
them.
tells me, no, they didn't do it. We have solid. The only thing I can go on is I know that people said, well, they didn't do any forensics in the house. Well, how do you know they didn't? Just because they haven't released the findings? They went in that house 8 different times from top to bottom. I'm pretty sure they did whatever they had to do. And if they
Yeah.
found something, somebody would be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The dog didn't hit on the car, and the dog followed him down to the pond, and then there was nothing. And everybody tried to say, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't." I'm like, "Yeah, they did," because there is somebody has it, and I don't know if somebody can find it. There's somebody out there has the first 24 hours, and it starts with Katie making the call to the police coming to the house, and everything where they knocked on neighbors' doors, they looked under this, they went through that, they went to the school, they went here. But the first 24 hours of body cam and everything is out there, so you get the first 24-hour timeline. And I've only known one person who's played it from beginning to end. Nobody else has covered that 24-hour timeline. But again, I listen and I watch and I think and I go, I'm sorry. If Katie had done something to her son, I think after all this time, she'd have, he would have broke by now because she loved her son, even with his defects and everything that wants to point out to him. That was her baby. And I think if she smacked him and he fell and he hit his head or whatever scenario you can come up with, this far into it, she'd crack because she'd want her baby home where she can go see him, not somewhere she can't go. I don't know who had it, Amy, but it's from the 911 call through the body cams of the officers searching that neighborhood. It's the first 24 hours of what the police did to try to find Sebastian that day.
You don't know who has it?
I can't remember who had it. Somebody made it, and then the lady that I watched played it, but I can't remember who it was that put it out there.
Let me see.
But if Chris wasn't home, how he couldn't have done anything. That's the point I keep coming back to is everybody wants to say, "Oh, Sebastian was seen on camera at a correction center, so we know where he was." Well, yeah, Chris was on a construction site for St. Jude, and if you're way up in a crane, you have to be there at a certain time to get up in that crane, like say 5 o'clock in the morning, because that's a long climb up there and all that crap. And then you're on camera and you don't come down, not even for a pee break. From what I've been told, there's a bucket up there, and you use that bucket until it's time for you to come off shift.
Yeah.
You can't go up and down that crane. You got to stay in that crane. And I think if she was of Chris did something after all this time, she, like I said, she'd have cracked because she was cracking in the beginning because she's missing her son. Compare her. Here's another example. Compare Chris to Seth. I'm sorry, Katie to Seth. Katie has lost weight, has bags under her eyes the last time we saw her. Seth has blown up like a balloon. Why? Because he's making all that money and eating off the hog. Come on. Do the math, people. He ain't out in those woods looking for that boy. He hasn't been in months. He talks about where they should go, what they should, but he hasn't gotten off his butt to go look for that kid. And if you want my other opinion, he never had surgery for his shoulder. Because everybody I know who has talked about that surgery, he'd have had that arm in a sling. He would have had a brace, and he's done none of that since he claimed he got the surgery.
Sam, leave him alone. No females do they crazy. No.
And Ellie would have said, "No, they're not. They weren't at work. We don't know where the hell they were." And then I'd say, "Okay, let's look at these two dummies for a little while." But Ellie has proven without a doubt that both men were where they said they were. How? I don't know, but they did their job. They're doing their. It's not my job to do their job. But they have not come out and said, "Yeah, you know what? We found out this one wasn't where he said he was." And again, they may not tell us because, like I said, they want a solid case. They're not going to get two cracks at this thing.
He hasn't made a 4-day private search with 30 people. He made people, but
Uh
no
huh.
one ever saw any searchers. Just the setup pic of him in a boat.
And he's brought in Blowhorn Betty, the worst person in the world that I would ever bring on a case for anybody. That woman can't even get her own birthday right, I bet, if you asked her. She has bleached her hair so many times, the roots have done rotted her brain cells. In my opinion, my humble opinion. If I
He,
saw that broad coming anywhere near me, mine,
I
or
know,
yours, I'd chase her off. What'd
don't,
you do?
nothing. Let me scoot this back. I don't think any of them have acted like they have a missing child. I feel like one tries to act like they have a missing child just to get that attention and money given to them. But I don't feel like any of them are acting like they have a missing child. That's just my opinion. I think
And I agree with you, but let me ask you this.
what?
We know that the cops aren't talking to Seth anymore because he runs his big fat mouth, right?
Well, yeah, he has a
And
big
then
mouth.
they've tried to say, okay, we'll bring you back in. And what did he do? Ran his mouth about the information they gave him.
Yeah,
So let me ask you this.
yeah.
What if?
Ooh.
What if there's some evidence to some of what this conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it, that Sebastian has Seth somewhere, or has
Seth
Seth
has.
has, yeah, Sebastian somewhere, and they've gone to Chris and Katie and said, "Hey, here's what we think's going on." And Chris and Katie goes, "Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, my baby's okay. Yeah, we're pretty sure he's." Now that would cause her to relax a little bit, waiting for them to pounce in and grab Seth with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to be all frantic anymore because you know where that kid is. You know that Ellie's got their eyes on him.
But I don't feel like she was frantic from the beginning.
Oh, she cried pretty good and always referred to him in the present, not in the past.
You called that crying? That
Yeah.
shit wasn't no damn crime.
Well, that's your opinion, and you can have it. But I really do believe in the very beginning. Yes, I believe she was really crying.
I think there is more to
But like
this
I said, when
than
I
that.
decided this something had
Mhm.
taken a twist, like I said, when Pascal ran off and never came back.
She wouldn't be grieving or laying anything, but she's still sad that she doesn't have her son. If so, his career is over.
I don't think he had a career to begin with.
It's it's crazy. Makeup crying. I don't. They're all a little something. I don't want to say it, but they're all a little fucking
Well, I
special.
said they're all, and if they're all involved, then they're all going to pay for the price. I mean, you're not going to. If one was involved and the others weren't, then yeah. If the other two weren't involved and only one was, well, yeah. But if all three of them were involved, then all three of them are going to pay the price. Of
Yeah.
course, that worries me because where's that leave? Where does that leave Sebastian? Who the hell's going to get him?
And you like it? Oh, well, if I just gave you a darn carrot now, not even 10 minutes ago.
I think he did, Amy. I don't watch him very much. I only went in a couple different times, but not as a regular follower. So I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, and he
Sounds
was
like a
one.
TV show person to me. The name. I don't know why. One of them talk shows.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, he was one of the biggest Seth supporters in the very beginning, hey bro, hey my brother, hey, we're gonna find him. We got your back. We're gonna do, and then all of a sudden, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He,
It
no
was
more
almost
bro,
very,
no more brother. We got your back. We're here for you.
yeah, it was kind of weird. I heard because people were talking about it like they ain't heard a word from Pascal. Like I don't know if it's like with this Tony thing, like if something's happened, I don't know what happened, but he backed away, and from what I hear, he's like the one that introduced Seth and Tony to each other. So it's very weird how he completely ran from that case.
Yeah, and when he came live after the vigil, he said, "I just gotta. I didn't. I won't be talking anymore about this case after today." And he has not said one word about that case since he walked away. Not one word.
Damn. That
And
hurts my brain trying to think what the hell could have happened.
oh, it
Like,
hurts
did
a lot of
somebody
people.
threaten him?
I don't know. A lot of people have said, and you had like JLR.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I like it.
I wonder if that Jasmine one. I
That
don't
you
know.
just
They had one that was called Beach Night or something like that. No, it was Rain, but it was. They were a little more for you get that, or you could get 40 of them for $2 of different flavors,
mm-hmm.
or you
Flavors.
yeah, or you can get the one called Rain and Beach Night. That was the best smelling one, but you only get 20 of those for like $14.
Oh,
I was about to, but it says burns for hours.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it don't burn for hours, not one, but
well, I mean, it may.
no, I've already done
Well, not
one.
that one. This is a different
Oh,
brand. This is Better Homes and Gardens.
well, maybe,
But maybe.
maybe.
Hey,
This is mainstays. Money scheme, possibly.
uh
Yeah,
huh.
I think
In
so.
his sister's name, so that it wouldn't come back on him.
Maybe.
Now you explain that to me.
Maybe.
Mm.
I don't know, but maybe.
And he already spent all that money. Oh my god.
He says he has some left, but I don't know how much he's got. Ain't my business. I ain't getting into that deep. Mm-mm.
They were setting up the GoFundMe only 3 days after Sebastian was missing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And stepfather Chris was furious at Seth for doing that. Yeah, he got me a instant thingy for in here, and it smells really good.
I told her my sunburn's the same one. So she goes, "You can smell that?" I'm like, "No, I told you my sunburn's the same one."
I thought she could smell the shit through the computer.
She thought I was sniffing through the pewter. I'm like, "Yeah, I can smell that." Uh-huh.
She's like at smoke, like the way she said it was like she's just getting that aroma, you know. So I was like, oh my god, because she's like, that smells so good, don't it? And I was like, you can smell that.
As far as I know, Amy, yes. Supposedly his co-workers gave up some of their, what do they call that, off time, private time, whatever, to him to look for Sebastian. But he's supposedly having to go back to work soon.
I don't see him going back. He's
I
going.
don't, he thinks he can make money off of here.
Does he have? What's his channel? Does he have get views and have subs? Like, is he monetized or no?
He's working for it. Yeah, I'm sniffing computers.
I use it. Oh, we used to have one, but I think it broke. Dragon's blood is good too. That's the one I'm burning.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's
Huh?
blood.
Yeah.
That's what I got, Angel. That's this little pack. It came with 3 different flavors, and it's uh,
I
dragon's
heard a
blood,
rumor.
lavender, and nag champa.
Yeah, dragon
Oh,
blood.
Carlotta. Oh, you're killing me. I didn't hear that rumor, but it wouldn't have surprised me. I mean, I could see him pulling a Denise saying, I'm back to work, and he's not.
Rogers. I wonder if it's under him. Yep.
And all those crazy women will just keep sending him money. Oh, here, you, you big strong daddy, you missing your son. Here, we'll help you.
Let me see here.
I can see it.
Yeah, it is. It's monetized. He's got 5,000 and something. So I was saying what I was looking at that for was depending on how big his channel is, he might try to just stick with not going back and doing YouTube because he's getting all that money because people are
Hmm.
feeling bad for him or whatever reason. I don't know, but
Be careful with clutch them pearls, Arrow. Just be careful with clutch your pearls. That little orange dwarf is something to keep an eye on.
hey, I like him.
Dragon blood.
Mm,
Roar.
I like him. I think he
I
means well. He just got caught up in the wrong crowd for a little bit.
no, well, just watch his little eyes light up when he makes money too.
Well, if I was making money, my eyes might light up.
They don't need to make no money. Man's married to a damn doctor, for God's sake.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, lives in a real nice house in a real nice neighborhood and drives a real nice car and has 2 adopted sons. Come on.
I thought they had a girl and a boy.
2 boys, that as far as I know.
Um, or I thought maybe 2 boys and a girl. I don't know. I thought there was a girl in there, but I like him.
Oh, I liked him too until I saw his little darker side. Like when he wanted to blow up that picture of, oh, damn, I'm going to do another name I can't remember. The young lady that ended up in the lake in her car. She went to that big party, big bonfire party or whatever, and then disappeared. And they found her in the lake in
Oh,
her car.
Kylie Rodney.
Yeah, and he got pictures of her inside that car, and he was blowing it up to show her naked body inside that car.
It really wasn't to show her naked body. He was doing I forgot what it was called, but I think you know nobody's perfect, and it was like X-ray vision kind of thing.
Hmm.
But I really don't think he meant any
Hmm.
harm by that. Some people just dig, and he he worked in a morgue, with dead people. So to him, it wasn't nothing,
He
And
knew. He knew what he was doing.
I mean,
I'm
maybe he
sorry.
did, but
If
it
he,
just wasn't nothing. He didn't think that it was, because it wasn't going to show
he
like it
was
did.
gonna, yes, he was. If he
Whenever
could
I
have got,
seen it, it
yeah,
wasn't. I didn't see no nakedness or, you know, nothing like
or
that.
if he could have got it to work the way he wanted to, he was gonna show it. He was, yes, clickbait.
Oh well,
But
he
he
didn't do
he
it.
was but he was trying to get that clearer so everybody could see it. Now I'm sorry, if you're a man or a woman and you have children, would you want somebody coming and showing your kid in
Well,
their
no,
death position? Well,
I
he had no
wouldn't,
business doing
but
that.
he definitely made a mistake there. Yeah,
Big
like,
one.
and everybody's
Big.
human. Nobody's perfect. People make mistakes. And but I think that he was just caught up around the wrong crowd, and I think he learned, and that's when he started doing his own thing.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything that showed me he's changed.
Well, I like him. it doesn't matter if you don't, you know what I mean, or if you
Oh,
do.
I know.
But
I mean, you
I
everybody
know
has
I
to
ain't
watch what they want.
perfect.
I mean, we all start watching people, and then all of a sudden we go, "Whoa, wait a minute!" But
Yeah.
everybody has they you do that on your you decide that on your own. And for me, when he pulled that, and there was one other thing he did, which I keep to myself, I just sit back and say, "Okay, I'm done. You're not somebody I want to watch anymore. You're not who I thought you were."
Which I
And I
get it.
haven't been
Yeah.
back. You know?
Right now, at least. Respect. I don't know. I'm 50 now. It's been. There you go.
I just feel you respect the dead.
Yeah.
You respect the parents of who have lost a child. I don't care if you need donos for your makeup and your liposuction and your facelift. Get it some other way. Don't do it this way.
Now, I don't comment in his chat, though. That's one thing I don't do because I know I don't fit in with that crowd. So, so I don't comment there. Like if I watch, I just watch from the background.
Yeah,
So,
I never chatted in there. I just sat and watched him. But mm-mm, mm-mm.
Angela, Leah. Hey, Leah.
There was a lot of them that I used to watch that I don't watch anymore because I'm just like, no, what? Come on.
Rep P has stopped watching Valley because he's clickbait. He has been clickbaiting a lot.
And all the stuff he did on Summer Wells, all the money those people pulled in, including clutching your pearls, all the
Hmm.
money they got for that, and for Quentin Simon. I was done when they did Quentin Simon. I'm out. This is it. You did it once. I thought maybe okay, they're learning. They're all new to true crime, but when they did that stuff on that baby, I walked. I'm like, I'm done with all of you.
Yeah,
Every last one of them. And I liked like you like clutching your pearls. I liked Dolly. He made me laugh, and he was
I
always
like
on.
Dolly.
He was always on late at night. So when everybody else was done with YouTube, I could go sit there and get a good laugh. And then it all went to hell in a handbasket, and I walked away. I'm like, nope, nope.
Yeah, come to the cabin.
Watch it. That cabin could be a trap.
Yeah,
You
the
might
true
never come
crime
home.
crowd is something else, Errol. I won't comment and stuff like I don't I won't chat in other chats, but it's because I don't feel like sometimes I just watch people, but I don't feel like I would fit in with that crowd.
No,
So
and if you do go in and try to say something, nobody pays attention to you anyway.
yeah, because they don't know you. They're
Mhm.
so they're like also hang in the background. Do you?
I bushwatch a lot of places.
Apparently, Trev was a whole mess too.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
or T Rev, not Trev. Trev is
he
the
read.
other
Yeah,
one, but T Rev, yes.
he still hasn't come back from what I've heard.
Huh?
I said he still hasn't come back from what I've heard.
Really?
I never followed him. I didn't know who he was until this case, and I was like, "What?"
Wow. I might have unsubbed. Let me see.
But there, like I said, not only is there weird stuff in the case with this poor young man, then everybody on YouTube has done something weird, odd, quite frankly, disgusting. And I just said, oh, until Le comes out and says something, I don't. Not going. If somebody says today's topic is, I'll go find somebody else to watch. I mean, sorry, I don't mean run. I said watch. I'm not. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he still ain't been back. He made posts like in his community thing. He's been doing that, but I don't see any lives or nothing.
And
He is really scared.
from what I heard, wasn't he the one with somebody else that faked some phone calls that were
Yes,
disgusting?
Yes.
Disgusting. A little girl who died. I can't think of her name. I know we covered her.
Matt,
Maddie
Madeline.
Soko. Yeah. They did a whole sick thing with her. Like, oh man, what is wrong with you people? Where do your minds go that you could sit back and say, we're gonna go live and here's what we're gonna? I mean, no. I mean, you and I have talked about different little things before we come up live, but nothing. If you said to me, "Hey, let's go on here and tell everybody," I'd be like, "Yes, see you tomorrow."
Yeah, it's shit's messed up, man.
And all for the not only clicks and views, but the PayPal's, the Venmos, the
Get
Cash App.
ready.
You know.
Are you ready, Carl?
Oh, did I make you go over?
Oh, I don't know what time she just said after me, but I'm asking her. I was telling her to get ready because I'm about to get off here.
Well, all you got to do is tell me to shut the hell up, and I'll go,
Oh
yes,
no,
ma'am.
you're good. I get interested listening to other people's, how they feel about things, and I don't let that silly stuff bother me. I don't talk.
Just
Let me
pop
get a
a
drink.
vote.
I've got cotton mouth.
Yeah, and who the hell does a spirit box when you still have hope that the child's alive? Somebody answer me that.
Yeah. I think I have. I don't mean to laugh, but
No, I know,
he's.
but I mean that would be like me if I
I
came to you
do.
and I said, "Help me find my son," and you said, "Okay, let me whip out my spirit." I'd have punched him right in the face, right there, live on YouTube.
Mhm.
I mean, you're gonna use what on my who? Yeah, bop. And when Betty said that Sebastian was a defective chain around Katie and Chris's neck, she'd have woke up 3 days from the time I slapped her. She'd have gone, "What the hell happened? Where the hell am I? Who the hell are you?" Yeah.
Ain't it awesome listening to it? Because it really makes you think.
Hmm.
You can not do a spirit box in your own place. I get into like watching people do that stuff. I don't know why, but I always get into like paranormal stuff, and I've always been like that. Oh, 20 minutes. Well, get ready, Carl. Get it ready.
Oh, I'll wait till I get into Carlotta's. I have a question about a particular husband and wife team. Now I'm finding out they may have been fake all these years, and I want to cry because I really like that lady.
Did you say fake?
Hmm. I really liked her, and I thought she was real, and now I'm
What?
finding out she may be fake.
I'll try to be there.
That was Granny on the phone. She said,
You have to go to place.
"You hear me?"
Yeah.
That was Granny. She said, "Hey, I was just gonna tell you, if you come out this way tomorrow, if you've got any extra tomatoes, will you bring me some?"
She's wanting some tomatoes.
I said, "Granny, just tell me you want me to bring you some tomatoes."
I meant to say, no way, you can't use your own home.
She said, "Well, you little fat butt, bring me some tomatoes in."
Oh, did she say fat butt or fat ass?
Fat butt.
Oh, well, okay, wait, it's your granny?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she'd say butt.
Well, okay, she does say it a little more aggressive sometimes.
When he aggravates her. He gets her going.
I
He
call
walks
her.
in.
I call her the old battle axe.
Yeah, he gets
I tell her I tell her I'm gonna knock. I tell her the other day, I said, "Granny, if you keep on fucking with me," I said, "I'm gonna straighten the curls on top of your head."
You talk to your sweet little granny like that?
She said, "I wish you'd." She said, "I wish you'd try it."
Listen, it's
Look,
hilarious. If y'all could just hear them go back and forth.
if
Oh,
you If he tries, I want to see the video of her straighten him out. I want to see that. Don't pass that up. That will be golden. That will
She
be the
don't
best short on YouTube.
Hey, I told her the other day when I was over mowing, she was saying something about going around. She didn't want me going around in circles in the yard. She wanted me to go straight back and forth or something like that. I said, Granny, if you keep on, I said, I swear to God, you ain't gonna have to worry about going getting your hair cut or the gray on your head because I'm fixing to slap it off. She said, I'll run you over with that mower. Yeah.
He's gonna put you in a wood chipper.
That's funny. That's my heart and soul.
They had tough love growing up.
Oh, I bet they
They
did.
pissed her off, she'd throw a fucking brick at them. Okay.
Oh,
It was sticks.
damn! I thought it was bad getting a shoe or a flip flop. She got a brick. Damn.
Hell yeah. She didn't care what it was. If it was there, it's coming at you.
That where he learned to duck so fast?
I love listening to her stories.
Nicole, you want me to pour you some of your coffee, baby?
I have a cup. I don't think there's really any coffee left.
You want some?
Yeah. Here you go.
Make him twist your arm. Oh my God, Arrow. Oh my God. Damn. You women are tough.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just crazy. I was never that mean. Damn. You gonna be up all night. You keep drinking it like that. Damn, guzzle it, girl.
Now, the container's empty now.
You're gonna be caffeinatedly high before you go to bed tonight.
I can go to sleep on it. I can go to sleep on energy drinks or anything.
Go to sleep on it. Doesn't that hurt when you lay down on the can?
Not really. I'll just rub my back against it and massage it.
Oh, is that how it goes?
It's just so hard when it's behaved.
I didn't realize I never turned my camera back up after I ate my dinner. Oh well. Such is life.
I'm probably gonna eat me some more rice before I go to bed.
Oh, we had baked beans and hot dogs. Guess
I
what I'm
mean-
gonna be doing later?
Farting, you go shit yourself.
I'm gonna toot all the way till I go to sleep.
I
We'll be playing
made
rat with my booty. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, it's in my head. Okay.
sausage with green peppers and onions, and then I just put it on top of the rice.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, my son's so crazy. I said, tomorrow we can have egg rolls for dinner. He goes, I can't have those, Mom. I said, why can't you have them? He says, because they're shrimp. I said, this is chicken egg rolls here. I didn't buy no shrimp.
I said earlier when Granny was going to the doctor, and I said, yeah, we'll take you to the doctor if Kendra and them don't. She said, oh, okay. I said, heck yeah, I'll take you. I said, because I'm gonna tell your doctor you got crabs.
He
she's
does
like-
tell her that.
She says, what is that? I told her what it was. She says, well, you tell him that. And she said, there'll be two of us up there at that
Yeah.
You're going to be in the bed right next to me, dumbass. Now remember, Kenny, them concussions hurt.
I made a big pot of pea.
Now, Reese,
Oh. Never tried it, but it sounds good.
Not Reese. Oh, well,
Careful, Kenny. I know
I
a guy who
know.
got ran over by
I know he
right
didn't eat them
on.
two
Lost
carrots
one of
that
his.
fast.
Oh shoot, Arrow!
This is the fourth carrots.
I gave him a carrot just a little bit ago.
You lied.
Say it, Kenny. He's got you wrapped around his little
He
paw.
played me. He played me.
He got you good.
Mm-hmm.
That one smart guinea pig right there.
He knows that whenever he hears Kenny, he's gonna get a damn carrot. But okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna get ready for Carl's live, and then I don't know what time I'll be laying down because I'll probably lay down before him because he took a 4 or 5 hour nap today. So,
Well, thank you for having me up.
well, thank you for coming up.
Love being
And
here with
thank you
you.
for letting us hear your thoughts and stuff.
My mind goes in 100 different directions. Never know where it might land.
Never know what you're
Never
gonna
know.
get.
Yeah, Peggy's like a box of chocolates. You never know. But I love you all. Mwah, to everybody. Mwah. I'm going to hit that button that makes me shut up now. Wait, I got to get my cursor on it. Bye.
Bye, Peggy. Love you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready for Carl's live. I gotta pee and stuff before she goes live, cause she's gonna scare me and make me piss myself or something. Probably anyway. No. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here, and I appreciate y'all. I'm coming, Cal. Yes, I see you. All right. I'll see y'all at Carl's. I'm coming. For just 10 cents a day. Or no, for just 10 rubs a day. You too can pet a neglected dog because he's so neglected. I love you, son. I love you. Oh. For 10 rubs a day, you can put a smile on your face. Oh. Alright, Mama's gotta go potty. You ready to go? Huh?